Welcome back to another GPU comparison video, and this time we're going to be doing the RTX 2080 from 2018 versus the RTX 5080 from 2025 and see if the 3 generational upgrade is actually worth it or not. I know a lot of people say the 5080, when it comes to its price to performance value, it's a terrible card to buy, $1,300, $1,500 for a GPU that only has 16 GB of video memory. I get it, but if you are a person who owns a 2080 and was looking for an upgrade to the 5080 after 3 generations, is the upgrade actually worth it? Well, we're about to find that out. In this video, I'll be testing 5 different really popular games that are out right now. Just like in the previous GPU comparison videos, I'll be testing all these games out on 4K, 1440p and 1080p. Only native settings. We're not going to be using any upscaling, no frame generation, nothing. Just raw performance comparison, okay? And the results are quite eye-opening, I might say. So these are the system specs on both of these cards. On the left you have the 2080 and on the right you have the 5080. And I'm using the RTX 2080 Zotac single blower version of the card and the Asus TUF 5080, the 16 GB version of the card. Both are not overclocked. You can see the specs right here. They are both base speeds, pairing it up with the 9800X 3D and 64 GB of DDR5 memory running at 6000 MHz. So without further ado, let's just jump into the benchmarks, and I'll catch you guys at the end of the video for the overall results and thoughts. So yeah, catch you guys at the end.
Hey, wait! The diner's just up the... Hey there.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much you do that? How much you do that?
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my our float.
This is my first year fest, so I just know what to expect. It is the finest entertainment. This is my first year fest.
Hello.
And it is swinging in the seat, isn't it, Charlene? You can come close, I am.
You don't think the amount
I
of
don't know what
coffee
you're talking about.
beverages you don't have anything to do with it? Change the topic, please.
Oh dear. Cute.
Come to Coffee World. The thrills never end. And Come to Coffee World. The thrills never end and the coffee never stops pouring.
Now, 10% off all these coffee purchases from the gift shop.
Legend. And I figure all I need to pack is a windbreaker and my limited edition Hot Wheels collector case, right? Cool. And I'll see you up there right after this tune.
Commander, he's on site. Good. Get a team ready to sweep the forest when we're done. I'm meeting him at the forge. My people guarded this forest for generations. Good. Get a team ready to sweep the forest when we're done. I'm meeting him at the forge. My people guarded this forest for generations.
Tranquilo. Tranquilo. What of the curse? Superstitions, Adibo. Tranquilo.
Alright, now for the final results. Yes, the 5080 doesn't quite beat the previous Gen 4090, and a lot of people feel it's overpriced compared to the other cards too. But when you're coming from a 2080, the gains are massive. Across 5 demanding games, the 5080 delivered an average 568% improvement at 4K, 248% at 1440p, and 212% improvement at 1080p. And a big part of that 4K lead comes from the extra VRAM. You know, the 5080 packs a 16GB compared to the 8GB on the 2080. For budget gamers, there are definitely cheaper GPUs that can get you decent results. But if you're looking for the combination of like raw rasterization power and future-proof VRAM, the 5080 is one of the most dramatic upgrades you can make coming from a 2080. But I'm gonna say just to wait a little bit until the 5080 Super comes out with 24GB of VRAM if that's what you're looking for. If you think 16GB is not enough, which it is not for a card that's priced like this. But we're gonna have to wait and see how things are gonna go because I think Trump's gonna add the tariffs on these GPU chips from TSMC, I guess. So it's gonna be 100% tariffs. That's what I heard. Hope that's not true. But if that's the case, I think it's better to go for a 5080 right now if you can. So that said, the jump is really worth it if you're aiming for smooth high frame rate 4K gaming. At 1440p, you'll still see a big improvement, but at 1080p, where the average uplift was around 212%, it's not as impactful for the price, especially since many 2080 owners are still on 1080p monitors, let me guess. So in that case, you might be better off with a more cost-effective card like a 5070 Ti, which is like 15% less powerful than the 5080, but you can save around $200 to $300 on that. But yeah, if you're upgrading your monitor to a 4K one, the 5080 is a huge leap forward, both in speed and future proofing. It has 16GB of VRAM, which again is not enough for a lot of gamers, you know. But yeah, and the 5080 is also like much more smoother when it comes to video editing on 4K. So if you're a video editor and using Premiere Pro or DaVinci or After Effects, the 5080 is a huge jump. The render speeds are really super fast, so you're gonna like that too. All right. So that's it. That's the 2080 versus 5080 comparison on 5 different games. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you find this video helpful, subscribe to the channel. I'll be making more benchmark content like this. So I hope you guys are having a great time wherever you are. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.